Welcome to Durango WordPress. I'm Nate Ammon, and today we're going to be talking about HostGator. HostGator is a hosting solution. They used to be a very good hosting solution, but then they got bought out by a group called Endurance International Group, EIG for short. And whenever EIG acquires a hosting company, which by the way, they've been acquiring a lot of hosting companies, they basically strip the support, strip the infrastructure, try to make it as lean as possible, therefore as profitable as possible. And with that, the companies usually turn to shit. That's what happened to HostGator, and it's really kind of a shame. And damn, they really went out with a bang, too. There was a point where all their hosting reseller accounts went down. All of them. Like, there was a good chunk of the internet that was broken for an entire day and a half. And it was ridiculous. You couldn't even access the cPanel to grab the files in the database to migrate it to somebody else. It was crazy. Like, every site you go through, you'd see nothing but error establishing database connections. Couldn't log into the cPanel, couldn't log into the hosting cPanel. None of it. Which actually, on that note, my advice to you is to always keep a backup of the database in the files. Because if that ever happens, then you can upload the database and files that you have on hand, reset the name servers, and at least you got that up and rocking in the interim until whichever hosting company figures out whatever they need to figure out. That's when I got away from HostGator. Actually, that's kind of a lie. I still use them for certain projects. I also do internet monetization, and I got so many different niches running. And some of them are a little bit more on the scandalous side of things, and let's just say that HostGator has a little bit more lax terms of service and content policy and all that. So I do use them for a couple of the more black hat projects that maybe borderline not compliant with some of the other hosting providers. Basically, anything I wouldn't run AdSense ads on, I'll probably end up running on HostGator just because of that reason. I don't want to get an account banned with any of the other services I resell for, but as far as client projects go and all that, no, never again. No. I will never use HostGator. I will never put another client on HostGator ever again. It's only for my really scandalous, shady, black hat projects. That's all HostGator is good for. If you're looking for alternatives, I got two real great alternatives for you in the description. Whatever you do, stay away from EIG companies. You know, I still need to make the blog post on non-EIG hosting providers and the blog post on EIG hosting providers so you know who to stay away from. I haven't done that yet. That'd be some great content. You know, that's a great idea. I think I will actually draft that up. It's a shame I don't have that right now, or I link to it in the description, but what do? Stay away from EIG, stay away from HostGator. There's alternatives in the description. You guys take it easy.